My name is Amber Nelson. I live in Vancouver, Washington with my husband and 2 kids. I've been working at the grain facilities for 13 years. Union people have been working at these grain terminals for over 75 years. Most of that time we've been able to reach agreements without much trouble. And that is still the way it is at one of the companies, and that's Temco. Temco is an American-owned company. With Temco, we sat down, we met 3 times, and we were able to sign a contract. But lately, the other big grain companies have not been cooperating. They're saying our families and our communities have to get less so their companies and Wall Street investors can get more. None of these grain companies are losing money or having a hard time. They pay the farmers as little as they can get away with, then they sell that grain to foreign customers and get as much as they can get. These companies are big, they're global, and they can be very greedy, and many of them are foreign-owned. They're not loyal to the communities where they operate, and many of them are not loyal to this country or any country. The bottom line for big grain companies is making profit. And if it means squeezing local workers and communities, they will do it. When you see these big grain facilities on the outside, it's hard to understand what happens on the inside. Most of the grain arrives from farmers. The grain is unloaded at our terminal and it's stored in big silos. When the ship arrives, the company wants us to load that ship as quick as possible. Farmers work very hard to grow the grain that we ship from our terminal. They take all the risks, bad weather, rain, disease, and the pests. And they have to sell to the big companies, the same companies that we work for. Family farmers and longshore workers, we're just the little guys. Families and communities depend on decent pay, healthcare, and retirement. Grain companies want total control, lower wages, and skimpy benefits. Big corporations keep taking more for themselves and leaving less for everyone else. People need to start pushing back. Americans need to stand up and tell these companies that it is not right. There's a few hundred of us that work for these grain companies, and we're taking a stand for our families and for our communities. We're standing up for all working families who are getting tired of being pushed around, sick of being told that we have to live with less, just because the 1% wants to take more and more. That's got to stop. We're going to draw the line with these grain companies. We're taking a stand right here, right now.